keep your distance and keep with them, so when they move back and forth, you move back and forth.
In the short film, the fight scene that was in that, we were planning to spend half a day shooting that fight scene, and we ended up only having 2 hours to shoot, and it turned out pretty darn well for one camera. 2 hours and just two guys going at it, and that really gave me confidence to go, okay, we can do, if we spend an entire day with 2 cameras and rehearse the fights and have it all really planned out, we can do some pretty cool stuff. It was great having someone like Chris Anderson on board as the stunt coordinator, because he's done some massive projects like King Kong, and when he came on board I was calling everyone going, woo! And he was good because he brought his guys along and brought the mats and everything, and it was good. He was able to sort of help out, iron out any little areas with the fights. All the guys at Peter Fights were usually stunt guys who did a great job. They came in and sort of patted themselves up, and they'd just go nuts and would get them to fire up, and I'd need Peter to help me do that with them, and would get them to go up. I'd literally go up and start shaking them and slapping them or whatever, and yelling at them before the shoot.
And it was so much more real than you'd actually even believe. Like, we were rolling around on the floor, we were punching each other, sometimes you had to hit each other. One thing about Steve being a young director, I do remember in rehearsing some of the fight scenes where we had Chris Anderson and all the stuntmen who were very experienced at their job, and it was our first rehearsal of fight scenes. And Steve just basically walked in and started showing everyone how to punch and where to punch, and I could see Chris Anderson and the stuntmen sort of looking at each other like, who is this guy? But after maybe half an hour, they all realised that Steve had thought it through, and they did what he wanted, and it turned out very well, I think.
Grit your teeth. Yeah, that looks good.
Action!
It was really scary. It was physically exhausting.
But it was still safe. No one was ever hurt. I think. I mean, obviously you get bruises and stuff.
You want to see mine? Mm-hmm. Battle scars.
Oh, right.
Oh, Steve goes, oh, right, that's nothing. What we suffer for our art.
Oh!